Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Today's special stream. Eh, eh. Oh, for God's sakes, man. There we go. Okay. Today is going to be a special stream. As you can see in the stream title, we are actually going to be interviewing the winners of Low Ink June 2025. Now, I originally wasn't going to be doing this. Uh, I originally wasn't going to be doing this, but Pepe has informed me that the winners of Low Ink were the same ones that got fourth place at Sunset Surge Resurgence. And I decided, because it was Sunset Surge and it was roulette, I decided that I wanted to interview them, and I thought it would be a good idea. We are currently waiting on them. They are currently getting their team members in order, and then maybe after that we'll play a little bit of Splatoon here. But for now, they are currently right now we are currently waiting for them, but they shouldn't be too long. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this format. I'm probably going to get back to doing this regularly. I did stop for a couple months because I was playing Xenoblade, so I didn't really want to like interrupt Xenoblade with random like Splatoon streams here and there. I wanted to like focus 100% on Xenoblade, so we are going to be doing that. We're currently waiting on them now. A normal interviewer would have sent them the questions beforehand, but like a dumbass, I completely forgot to do that again. So that's primarily my fault. All right, perfect. So it looks like everyone is ready. All right, sounds good. Sounds good to me. I'll go ahead and start the call. All right, let me go ahead and pop in here and actually just do this.
Man. Oh.
There we go. Perfect. Let's see.
Hey.
Hey guys. Well, it's been kind of a long time since we've like all been in the same call, low key. Yeah, we've been like, I don't know. We took like a little break, like after lowing. So
I'd imagine. See, all right. Alrighty. Now let's see. Let me pop this open. Now, once again, like the awesome person I was, I completely forgot to send out the questions ahead of time. I usually like to do that, but unfortunately, I completely forgot. So for now, we're just, you guys are kind of just gonna have to answer.
Oh, winging it.
Yeah, you're kind of just winging it. My fault. I should have done that ahead of time, but I completely
It's all
forgot
good.
because I was setting up like 5 different things. But yeah, so let me go ahead and figure out why I only have 2 icons on my screen. Give me a second. Interesting. I'm not really sure why that is, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and just shrink that in. And is everybody here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
Where's my?
I'm not sure like what order we want to go in because I know like I don't want it to be like everyone's obviously answering all at once. So I don't know. Like I guess like I could go first and then Inu and then Orkanite and then LA Cam.
Yeah, typically the best way to do this is to just kind of go left from right, because at least from what I understand, in Discord's perspective, everyone sees the same icon from left to right. So that's usually how it goes, and that's usually worked pretty well. I haven't really had any issues with that. From my perspective, I see it as Woke, Blue Dust, Inu, and L late man L8KM. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cause I'm on mobile, so it doesn't show it like that. So,
Right.
okay.
Okay.
So to me, okay, I get it.
All right, perfect. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm recording here. All right, perfect. So, once again, thank you guys very much for showing interest in this interview. I know it's probably not something that you would typically run into, especially for lower level tournaments. But I thought this would be a good series to kind of talk to some up and coming Splatoon teams, especially ones that are low ink band, since they kind of move on to a higher tier, closer to mid tier tournaments. It's always nice to kind of see those
Hmm.
people, grow and evolve over time. And I figured, interviewing from low ink, it would be a lot better to see how, like your general play styles, stuff like that. So why don't we go ahead and introduce you guys, starting from Woke here.
Okay. So my name is Woke, and I am the captain of this team, and I play only Nautilus.
Perfect. Up next is Blue.
Um, Hello, or my user's Orkane, and I mostly just use the splatter shot.
A splatter shot. Perfect. Up next here is Inu.
Hey, what's up? My username is Inu, the little smiley face, as you see it in game. And I usually play Mint, Vanilla Dualies, and Neo Splash. But I want to learn some other weapons as well, so I'm kind of a flex in the team.
All right, perfect. And last but not least,
My name is Elliot KM. I'm the backline for roulette, and I usually play pencil and e-leader.
all right, excellent.
Yay!
Yay! Awesome, awesome. Once again, I wanted to thank you all very much. And also, I want to give a huge congratulations for winning Low Ink. I'm sure that was quite the ride.
Thank you.
And I'm
Yeah.
also wanting to congratulate you guys on hitting fourth place at Sunset Surge, which was by no means
Oh
an
yeah.
easy feat. I wanted to kind of discuss both tournaments here because it's very
Hmm.
rare that we would have people who won Sunset Surge also, or get fourth place at Sunset Surge, or at least top four, also win Low Ink. Obviously, the skill gap is kind of insane there. So I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about both tournaments here. But before I do, I just want to get to know you guys a little bit more. Do you guys either individually or as a group have like any favorite map mode combos that you like to do? Whether it be like splat zones, rainmaker, stuff like that.
Umami
Yeah.
Zones!
Oh, oh no, no, no. Anyway, I think our favorite mode of all time is zones. We're so good at zones. Like literally in like when we played in low ink, I don't think we lost any zones game like at all. So I think zones is our favorite. And I know like during Ludi, I think our favorite combination was barnacle zones.
Barnacle zones.
So,
I think Barnacle Zones is a
or
good
at
map.
least that was mine.
Anyone have any conflicting thoughts or information?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, it's always good to have that like one, map, or at least the one mode that everybody could agree like this is our favorite. Like my team, for example, is Clan Blitz because we got really, really good at Clan Blitz, but only because most of the time we like to play in opens and we tend to get like one Clan Blitz map every time we try to practice, which is great. You get to kind of force to be good whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
True.
have any of you won anything previous to Low Ink?
So we've won abandoned ship. I don't really remember when that was. I know it was number 14. And then we also won all for one splat zones. And I think that's it. That's all. I think that's all I can remember at the top of my head.
Okay.
So,
Do you guys know when you guys actually formed the team?
Okay, I feel bad saying everything, but okay, so we created it in like October of 2024, and it was. I'm sorry, I got to get into a little story. Actually, it's not really a story,
Oh,
but
feel
it's
feel
just
free, feel
like,
free.
yeah, like it was like around low ink, right? And so I was just like, oh, like I want to play low ink because like I've been in the competitive scene since like Splatoon 2, and I stopped doing it, and stuff. So I wanted to get people together, and so I knew L8KM and Orcanite uh because L8KM is my brother, and then Orcanite is my cousin, and then I knew Eduardo from school. Sorry, this is like I'm sorry, I'm like explaining my life story, but like I know them like locally. So I was like, hey guys, I think we're pretty decent at the game, so I think we should play some low ink in October. And so everyone was like, yeah, and then after and then we got like third place. I don't even know how, but we did. And then we were like, yep, we're gonna keep this as a team. So
All right, excellent. It is actually. I think it's a little bit better to even like do kind of more local teams. It's really hard to find people locally, but especially if you have that connection, I feel like just like forming that team is
Mhm.
kind of just the natural next step. Especially if you all like to play at the same time. It's just like, well, hey, we're good enough. We might as well keep going, kind
Yeah.
of thing. So it's definitely good. I think more in person stuff is the best way to grow as a team. While it's not terrible to meet everybody online. That's how I found most of my
Mhm.
teams because I just don't know anyone around me that plays. Well, I used to not know anyone that plays Splatoon around me. I literally thought I was like one of maybe like 12 people in the state of Arizona that would do like competitive Splatoon. Uh,
Real.
yeah, and then I met Pepe and a bunch of other people. So I was like, "Oh
Hey,
my God, there's
yes,
people that play that play this game,
Yeah.
and they're actually
yeah.
like really, really good."
Yeah, for real, bro. Like actually, like I didn't know there was people like in our like state that, and like when I discovered Sunset Surge, I was like, oh my god, there's a place near me. Like
Right.
it's only 2 hours away. That's so great. Like people actually play Splatoon, and so I'm just like, yes. So then yeah.
Right, yeah, it's always really good. I do want to give like shout outs to Pepe. I met him quite a while ago
Yes.
Oh
because it was like
yeah.
a random tournament and he was like he contacted me I think like 2 years later or something and he was like, "Hey, I'm starting this tournament. You should show up. It'll be really really fun." And I was like, "Oh my god, a local that I can finally go to. Hell yeah." And the rest of it has pretty much been sealed. I've been going as much as I can, as often as I can, of course, whether it just be to, commentate, spectate, or I'm planning on playing the next one. So, it's always good to
Mhm.
kind of just get together and play whenever. So it's excellent that you guys decided to show up at the last Sunset Surge and do really,
Yeah.
really well. I do want to stress that fact because there's a lot of really, really good players here. But the fact that you got fourth place in was this your first LAN Sunset Surge
Yeah.
resurgence?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you guys kind of just showed up and immediately took fourth place. Everybody was actually genuinely, I think, both surprised but also really excited
Mhm.
because it's just oh, there's these four people that are suddenly going up against Pepe and Shiny and two out of staters, but they're really good players, and you guys did really really well against them, and of course against everybody else that you played. I thought the run was actually spectacular. Um,
Yeah. I
Uh,
don't even. I don't know how we did that. Cause like I wrote like the night before, cause we were like practicing in like open or something. Like I just told him I was like, guys, as long as we don't get last place, I think I can live with myself. I
Okay,
think we can all live with ourselves. Like as long as we don't get last place, and then we somehow got like
four.
you
that.
got
Yeah, I
fourth,
don't even
yeah.
know. I don't know.
But
So
yeah, I know. I just thought that was really fantastic. So good on you guys for getting fourth place at your first ever LAN. I'm sure that
thank
was
you.
a ball of nerves when you kind of
Yeah.
realized that you're just like, oh my god, we're
Yeah.
going up against Pepe's team. What is happening?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Getting back into the kind of cycle of things, I was watching some of your sets, both of course at Sunset Surge and this most recent Low Ink. Do you guys usually go in with like a set game plan, or do you kind of just react more so to what is going on like at the current moment. Like Museum Clams, you guys kind of I saw that game. You guys really sealed that deal really, really quickly.
Yeah.
It looked like you guys kind of were scrambling a little bit, but you managed to just kind of shape up and ship out. Do you typically have a game plan when going into every set?
Okay, so we don't we don't normally have a game plan like beforehand, but I'm wanting to start that, or like as we go forward, like I want to improve on that, like saying like, oh, like we're gonna start doing this and blah blah blah, because we never really do that. And I think that's because we're still, or we used to still be like kind of new to each other,
Mm.
so we never really developed that habit. But so yeah, I guess like normally we would just see the other team and we're like, oh well, we gotta watch out for this and that, so yeah, I'd say probably the second option more. But as we go forward, I do want to expand on like having a game plan. But in Low Wink Museum Clans, we decided that because there were some people that we knew that were like, just do museum clans, do museum. I have okay.
Right.
I have this friend named Inko. Okay, he was telling us to do it, and I was like, man, I don't know. But then I was like thinking like, yeah, like it has more space than like all the other maps. So let's just do it. Why not? We're two down, might as well. And so yeah, I guess that did secure the deal. So it's just like, yeah, and I don't know. It's trying to light on me because like, or trying to light on just having adaptability, because I'm just like, man, we never really do that. Like we kind of just stick with the same stuff, and just hope things change. And after Low Wink, our sub, helping us, like adapt and figure out how to counter a roller, how to counter how they play. I'm just like, man, we need to start. We need to start locking in. We need to start like doing that.
Right.
Developing
Learning
game
that,
plans or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, it is natural, and especially with Rising Beyond the Tide, I was watching the set. It was very like They have very unconventional weapons. You don't typically see like you guys kind of run a more standard set in my opinion. Like you have like vanilla dualies, vanilla dread, pencil. Nautilus is kind of an outlier, but Nautilus can still work really well in at least today's comp. But like Rising has a sploosh and a carbon. You don't really ever see those two at all, especially in grands.
yeah.
I mean, it is lowing, so it doesn't matter as much. But with their team comp, it is very rush heavy, and you guys are a little bit slower than that, so it's probably a little bit difficult to
Mhm.
kind of get their number. But it did look like once you kind of figured it out, that it was a lot easier for you guys to
Yeah.
get in and just kind of secure that space that you needed and secure the win. So it was definitely really, really, really good job on that part. Um, Now is like this kind of a standard team comp? I know you said you have a knot and a pencil like pretty much 9 times out of 10, but are the dualies and the dread a standard comp in your head?
Um. Oh, wait, no, wait. Sorry, I was like kind of comprehending that. Yeah, you said yeah. We always keep pen and knot, but dualies we usually use it like for certain modes.
Okay.
And dread, we never had dread. It was only the sub.
Oh,
And
okay.
like previously, I was always like, I never want dread on our team. I don't like dread. I don't want it. But after Low Wink, I'm like, yes, we are investing in dread. Someone's gonna learn it. Someone has to. All right. So yeah, and I
I
don't
kind of
know.
want
It
to
was
learn it, so
just yeah, like it, it provided so much paint. It was so good with us. Like I don't know. I was like, man, maybe this was the answer. And I was trying to avoid
yeah.
the answer. So
So it was more of a last minute decision to have the dread.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually very interesting. It did do well at shutting down at least the sploosh. I don't know about the carbon. The carbon was kind of all over the place. It was a struggle to tell.
Yeah.
But the sploosh you guys shut down really, really quickly, which I thought was a really good plays. Really good plays by you. But speaking of plays, were there any particular plays, whether in grand finals or otherwise, that you thought like went really, really well in your favor?
Does anyone want to answer this before me, before I yap? Anyone?
Lead the way, Captain.
No, someone else say something. I don't wanna say everything. Or I also I have to take time to think too. So
Yeah, feel free to take as long as you to think.
I mean, Loki, like, I mean, I know this isn't our place, but I noticed like there was this one time where Rising Beyond the Tides used roller, like V roller
Mhm.
and V sploosh, and dude, it was so weird because we had her, we had her nod right, woke. We needed her to track them with the point sensors, but it was hard because now there's two enemies with curling bombs, so that sploosh was just a sensor bait essentially.
Right.
It was, oh my goodness. I don't
yeah,
know that.
it was hard to censor the roller. Like I don't know, like usually rollers are predictable to find. Like there's always like typical spots that they go to or whatever that I can track them. But that one for some reason I just could not find them. Like I don't know, like I just could not like I would throw it somewhere. I think they're there, but they're just not there. And I'm like, I don't know, like I just wouldn't find them in the right time. So I'm just like, man. But I guess uh, as in a play, I don't know what you really mean as play, but
Just like
um,
any kind of like strategy or just overall
ooh,
like really cool something, like if someone got like a 4K or 2K that led to a win, something like that.
okay. I just gotta say, so when we were 1-2 in grand finals, right? Okay, and so yeah, I was using the silver knot, and so I had also this friend. Okay, he's from Cowboy Back Pop. I just gotta say they're really nice people, and his
Uh,
name is Arkham, right? And so he was saying like, oh my god, just go on Splashdown Knot. And I'm just like, wait, that's low key a good idea. Because like since they have like yes I will have point sensors but like low key like I haven't even like gotten anyone with that. I haven't found the roller, so I was like, okay, fine, you know, we're two down, whatever. I'm just gonna use Splashdown Knot because it would also be good against Sploosh because they're so like they're so mobile, and
Mhm.
so like I can just catch them and stuff, and I guess it would be okay against Roller. So I think that was just the best move I could have done, and I think that was just so great, and I thank him till this day for like telling me that because it I feel like maybe I would have switched because but I don't know, probably not. I probably would have stuck silver and just hope for the best. But I'm glad that I changed, and I think that was really a good adjustment and stuff. So I think that's a really good I guess
but yeah.
adjustment from us that I just always think about. I'm like, yes, I didn't know I would go back to my roots. Because like my very first low ink, I only used Splashdown Knot,
Mhm.
and then recently with like all the tournaments that we've done, I've only done silver, like every single tournament. So and I finally like used gold again. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyone else? LAKM? I don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's like it's fine. Like it's just one of those things where sometimes people have like a really perfect answer to that. Sometimes they think for like 5 minutes and can't come up with anything. I just like to ask
Yeah.
because, like in like looking at it from different perspectives, it's always fun to see like what I think is a really cool play is different from what everybody else would. Like the museum clams I thought was really smart, just chucking the balls up to the or up block.
Yeah.
I usually don't do that. My
Yeah.
team usually doesn't do that just because we're already there, so we might as well just be like, yeah, just like throw whatever you have up to that collected chunk. But I never really thought about just throwing a ball up there and then just like, okay, leave it there. We'll go get it later once we like kind of make space. So I thought that was actually really interesting. And then just in general, how you guys handled again like the V sploosh, I thought was really smart. Because at least for the most part, the V sploosh kind of just isolated themselves at least part of the time. So the
Mhm.
fact that you managed to just like get a hit on them most of the time was always just is just good. Um, let's see. Other than that, like I think the Rainmaker game was
Oh,
really good. I don't know if you want to talk about that in particular, but like just I think again, just the way that you forced yourselves in was really really smart. At least overall into the
Mm-hmm.
first check. I'm not really sure about past that, just because I kind of wasn't paying attention after that because I had stuff to do. But just really focusing on that first aggressive push, I think, really is what helped you guys secure the win because it did look like, at least for Rising Beyond the Tide, they were kind of panicking a little bit. They're still obviously doing
Mm-hmm.
super, super good. They're probably, like, both of you guys would probably do like 10 times better than I would have thought was
Yeah.
possible or what I was capable of. But just overall, I think you guys did super good in pretty much any game that you played.
Yeah. Thank you. Um. Yeah. That just kind of put me back to the clams game because I was just like, I don't know. I don't really like clams,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I never really put up the suggestion to counter pick clams, and I just don't like clams. Like, or I feel like it's probably our worst. I don't know. I feel like just I feel like Columbus is just so 50-50 with us. Like sometimes we're like, oh, we're so good, we get such a good lead and we hold it off, or we KO sometimes, or but also there's other times where we just can't find an opening and we just can't do anything. And I mean, of course it depends on the team, but like that's why I just don't like clams because it's just so 50-50. I mean, that's like really any mode, but it's just like I always just don't really like it because it does require a lot of like coordination and stuff, and I feel like
Right.
we're still developing that. So that's probably why I hate it. So I mean, the more I play it, I think the more I'll enjoy it. It's just like I feel like we don't really focus on it as much. But yeah, and then I don't know. I really liked that game. Like it was just so. I feel like we were 2 down and we just had like just that motivation or that momentum to be like, okay, this is our last chance. Let's like do it. Like let's just do it. So I just feel like that really just like I don't know. It kind of sparked just kind of just how we played. I don't know, just like being like, oh, it's almost over. So then, like, I don't know. I guess just impacted how we played. I don't know. I
Yeah.
played more like up there and like I'm gonna kill you all because I don't want to. I don't want to end this. Okay, I don't. I don't want this to end. I believe we have a chance to win. So I'm gonna freaking play up here and I'm gonna kill you all on plat. So that's kind of just my mind, I guess, as we were doing that.
Yeah,
But anyway,
overall, it's like you guys were like extremely fluid, especially during the Museum Claims game, and it is another one of those things where it's like, well, even if it is your worst mode, I think it's always at least a chance to turn it around. Mostly just because I think for a general consensus wise, most people don't like clams, especially in competitive, just because it can get really, really slow or it's really, really fast and there's like no in between. Like again, the only reason like my team likes clams so much is because we played it so much to the point where we're pretty okay at it.
Mhm.
So like and like you specified earlier, you guys play a lot of zones and you think that
Oh
zones is your
yeah.
best. So obviously you're going to cater to one to whatever you're best at. But of course, it always runs the risk of like, well, what if the other team is just like slightly better at zones than we are? So stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think like
Mhm.
counterpicking, obviously that's like always part of the game plan or the strategy because you obviously want to win your counterpick, but it always comes with the risk of like the other team saying, "Oh, hey, we know this map. Like we can run this map really really well." So just taking that risk is always just a good thing, in my opinion. Just because you never know. Um,
Mhm.
let's see. Were there was there anything that like didn't go exactly to plan while you were playing? Whether like if it was like me, like if, did your internet explode and that caused you to reset and lose something, or like did some idea not go to fruition or anything like that? It's okay to say no, by
Um.
the way.
Uh.
That's the best case
Yeah.
scenario. Like if you can't think of anything, great.
Yeah. I don't think anything really went wrong. I guess it just really just went up to finals. Went against them for the first time. It was like I mean, well, this is gameplay wise. I know, like you said, like the internet. I mean, in the beginning, I think we did have. I think in the beginning of day two, like Inu was like disconnecting. I can't remember if that was day one or day two, but I think it was day two, where he was disconnecting and stuff. I was like, okay, we're gonna have our sub play for you for like the first like set until you get it you get it better.
yeah.
Right.
Because we are not risking you disconnecting. We are not risking anything. So I just had him sit out for like maybe like one set, or I don't remember how many, or two, I don't know. So until he got it better, and then eventually, yeah, it got better. So I guess that was like one thing that was like about disconnects, but going back to finals, just going against Roller. Like it's just
Yeah.
Roller has just always been my op, like just all the time. Like yeah, ever since Splatoon 2, blah blah, and just quit, like it's just always just been just something that I hate going against just all the time. And then it has to come after me when it's high stakes,
Right.
all like I'm just like, oh my god, why? Like my biggest enemy is now here when I'm trying to win. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that finals did go that way, because I'm glad it did, because it really made us be like, man, okay, it made us have to think about what to do. Because
Right.
like, yeah, like maybe if we won, somehow maybe they could have planned something with Roller, I don't know, to flank, to sneak more, and it would just catch us off guard in like grand finals. I don't know. So I'm glad that happened to, I don't know, push us in the right direction, I guess. So I mean, and then again, apparently, like the Roller was a sub, so I was like, man, they did really good as a sub. So, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's my input.
it's yeah. I can definitely agree with that. Like I have a vendetta against just rollers in general. I mostly just because I do play backline, so like I don't have the tools necessary most of the time to deal with them unless I'm already next to one of my teammates. But even my team struggles against rollers all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just one of those things where it's like you don't expect it to come up in tournaments, but when it does, it kind of kills the vibe.
Yeah.
just in general. So I do think you guys of course handled it very well, especially if you do have such problems. I think you countered it very ideally. How are you guys feeling going into grands of low ink?
Uh,
Excited.
um, I yeah, Inu was excited, but I was freaking scared. I was shaking in my boots, bro. Like I was just like, man, I don't want to go against this team again. Please, someone help me. Like I was just like, I didn't want to. Like I never really want to do anything. So that was one of the things I didn't want to do. So I was just, I just really did not want to go against him. I was like, no. But I mean, I don't know. I was just hoping that okay, maybe things will be different.
Right.
Because we were thinking about it. We went against them before. We can change things. Like this is the time to change stuff. So, as long as we don't do the same thing as last time, then maybe things can be better. But yeah, just when I was feeling that, I was just like, man, I don't want to go out this way. I don't want to go out by roller.
Fizzle out by roller.
Yeah. It's just so funny that like I don't know. I just can't.
Right. Um, on the same vein, like during Sunset Surge, again, you guys very much pleasantly surprised us by going up against a lot of us and getting fourth place. How are you guys feeling about Sunset Surge overall? If you can remember, I know it's been a couple months, but how do you feel
Yeah.
overall about Sunset Surge and how did you guys think you'd get that far? And like, how did it feel ending up in top 4?
Does anyone want to answer first?
Sure.
Wait, Orkanite, you
So,
can go. Oh, never mind.
okay.
Or I don't know.
Or
Wait.
you could go.
Okay. So I remember, right? Loki, I gotta say, Sunset Surge, one of the best experiences of my life. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just gotta put that out there. First land. Never in my life thought I would ever make it in a comp, like ever, until I met Woke. Um, so we went in there, right? Thinking, okay, let's not get last, everyone. I remember Woke was panicking. Like our captain, she was
Oh my
nervous
God,
as hell. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. I Me on the other hand, I was excited. Like I wasn't feeling very panicky. I was
Mhm.
just let's just get in there and let's just do it. And I remember Pepe told us, "Oh yeah, you guys are going on stream first." And dude, Captain Captain was losing her. She like, bro,
Oh
she
my
was
god.
she was very nervous, bro. I could see it in her face. Everyone was
Okay,
shocked. Everyone
bro.
was surprised. But like, I kid you not, every time we went on stream, we were cooking. Like we were actually
Mhm.
locked in. So that's from most of that's from what I remember. Except obviously in the last game, but it was very close, I will say. But sadly, we got fourth. But honestly, like the whole tournament, like it was one of my best experiences in my life, and I love the fact that at the end, even when we lost fourth, everyone in the land was cheering for us. Like it's just another feeling. It's just its own category. Like I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah,
But
it's definitely one of those like, well, first land, let's see how it goes. And it's like, oh my god, it's probably loud for your first experience, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I was the loudest, so like I don't know. I was yelling at my teammates, bro, they're onto me. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Oh, I
definitely.
remember that. Anyone else want to
Okay.
go? Loki, I'm just yapping. So
Orchid Knight, do you want to?
Um, I don't know. I was just gonna say it was very fun, and it was cool to see other Splatoon players around, like in person.
Yes. Okay, wait, what about you? LAKM. Come on, bro.
Uh, it's like pretty much the same as what they said. It was very fun and very cool, interesting.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now it's my turn. Okay, actually I don't have a lot to say, but it's just like I don't know, like I've I don't I again like also like Organize had this like it was really cool to see like other Splatoon players.
Mhm.
Especially like I mean, there was of course like people like out of the state, but still just seeing them in person. Like, like I like, I go to school. Not many people play Splatoon. I don't
Right.
really know anyone that plays Splatoon, and everyone's just normal. I'm just kidding. I mean, but like but like I just I have to keep all my excitement to myself. I'm like, oh my god, there's a Splatfest this weekend, huh? But I
Right.
can't say it to anyone, and I'm like, oh my god, Grandfest, but I can't say it to anyone. Oh my god, like like whatever, it's just like like there's actual people that are like that play it and like a lot like me, and I'm like, yay, that's so cool and everything. I mean, of course, I wish I talked to more people, but like low key kind of shy as hell. It might be a little surprising because I'm freaking like talking all the time here, but it's a little different.
It
So
is.
I don't know. I was just kind of scared of people, but still, it was still so cool. But yeah, like I think like yes, like we were Division 6 or we were throughout. I mean, of course, division doesn't really mean anything, I guess, but because it was like the start of Ludi and whatever.
Mhm.
So we got Division 6 and we went into Sunset Surge, and I was like, oh, there's probably like a lot of good people and everything. But I think like just the I don't know, just the factor of just I don't know, just being there kind of just I don't know, kind of just motivated me in
Mhm.
my mind. Like I might have not been aware of it, but like I think it really just made me play the best I could because I'm just like, man, like I think like since we were like I don't know, I guess winning, and we were just like, oh my god, how how are we doing this? I'm just like, man, I gotta keep going. So like I don't know how to explain it, but like I don't know, I don't know, just being there, I think also was a really good experience,
Mhm.
and I think everyone who like could just put it together, like it was just so cool, and yeah, I don't know, it was very great. even though some of the maps were a little questionable. But it's okay. But anyway, I think that's all I gotta say.
I'll dog on Pepe for the map list later, but
Ew.
I'll tell him what you guys said because I'm pretty sure he will very much appreciate it. We all love Pepe very much. Shout outs to Pepe.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
Yeah,
no, definitely.
he was really
Yeah,
nice.
really kind.
I do definitely agree. That was definitely my like. I've been to lands before Sunset Surge. I went to uh like Smash and Splash way back in the day. Uh,
Hmm.
Riptide, blah blah blah, and yeah, it's always just a new experience pretty much every time because it is just filled with a bunch of people that you could be like, oh my god, these people can play the same video game that I do, and they're all like a human being. They're not a voice on the internet or
On
anything
God,
like
bro,
that.
on
Yeah.
God.
So it is definitely just certainly a different feeling, especially when you go to a LAN just in your home or near your home, because that is when it's like, oh my god, people in the same state, in the same area, in the same city, wherever. It's like there are people near, at least fairly nearby, who play the same games that I do. Like that is definitely a surreal experience, and it definitely opens up a lot of opportunities to get to meet different people, especially even if you're shy. Eventually, someone will kind of crack you out of that shell. Eventually, like
Icebreaker.
yeah, definitely.
No.
Like
No.
I genuinely can say like if you talk to like Pepe or Fufu or Shiny or Pick Pickles, like if you just talk to any of them, they'll 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 make you break your shell. They're very very sociable people, which is great because obviously like it would be very different if you were kind of just sitting in the corner doing nothing. But the fact that you can at least talk to some other people about like whatever you want, especially about Splatoon, that's always just nice to see.
Hmm.
It's one of those things where it's like if you have people that are interested, then you're like, oh well, do I have the tournament for you, stuff like that. Um, that's why I've been trying to convince like my team because we're all over the place. But I'm like, hey, go to a LAN. It's really fun. I promise. I don't care if you guys are shy. Just go. At least watch it. Very much
At
like
least
support.
spectate.
Yeah, at least spectate. Like support that local LAN. I promise you will get something out of it.
Oh yeah.
It's really fun. It's really really good. And especially I if just it's something that you're slightly interested in, even if it's like, oh, I'll just go once and never again. I'd still just go. It's just overall super fun. Um,
Hmm.
any any chance of going to the next one here in the next few weeks?
Yup.
Sweet.
Yes. Yes, we all signed up.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Excellent. I still need to sign up, but I will be seeing you guys there. Hopefully, I'll be able to commentate
Yay.
one of
Okay.
your guys' sets, and hopefully the stream won't be doo doo. Um,
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, I remember that. I was trying to like look over like like the VOD. I was like, man, why is it like that? Like I'm hitting some clips and it's like freaking like I don't know 10 FPS. Like what the freak, dude? I absolutely got this triple in like not 4K. What the heck?
yeah,
But like
I'm not entirely sure what the problem is. I did ask Splatoon, those people who were there, the production team. I was like, "So what's going on with the bandwidth?" And they're like, "Yeah, there's like
Quality.
too many things plugged in," and I'm just like, "Got it." So they didn't account for that, and also it is definitely some growing pains because that venue that we were in was very much the first time we've been in that venue. So we had no idea what was going to happen at all.
mhm.
I'm glad that ASU, yeah, I'm glad ASU was able to host us, but at the same time, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't think they were prepared for that, which is bizarre
Oh.
because it is an esports center, but for some reason, I don't think they were prepared for us, especially like late night. I was talking to one of them, or I overheard one of them. They're like, you guys gotta, like, how long do you think you'll still be? And we're like, oh, like another, like, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes. And he was like, okay, well, you gotta hurry because we close at 11. I would look at the clock and be like, bro, it's like 10.
Oh.
It was, I don't know. Like, I'm very happy they hosted us. I'm glad that we finally found another home. But it was just funny because they were kind of freaking out. Um, just because I guess they didn't know how long a Splatoon tournament could last.
Oh yeah,
Especially,
whole day.
Yeah, whole day.
Yeah, I didn't know it would last that long. Like, I remember asking and Hope that I was like, "Oh, how long is this gonna last?" Because like we were still like deciding if we were gonna sign up or not. Because we did it very last minute. Like we did it so last minute. Because I found it last minute, or I rediscovered it last minute. So, yeah, and so I asked, "Oh, how long does it last?" And they're like, "Oh, like wait, I forgot what they said, but I remember them saying, "Oh, it'll end around 9, 10 p.m." I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
What?
it could last a long time, especially because we're trying to cram everything into one day. It has to be that long. Like typically, if it's a 2-day event, stuff would be over by give or take like 8 p.m. Then we'd run a day 2, but because we only had one day, it would last probably about 7 or 8 hours. It was great that you guys weren't there for the first Sunset Surge because that was definitely a fun time. That first Sunset Surge lasted, I believe, 10 hours or more.
Oh my god.
We
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
the original plan was to start at like I think noon, but there was a lot of technical malfunctions, so we started at 1, and there was still more technical malfunctions, so we kept going. I don't think Pepe got home until like 3 a.m.
Oh my
or
god.
something
Oh
like
my
that. But bro was dedicated. He was like, I'm gonna make sure this never happens again, and it didn't. So again, shout outs to Pepe, but dear Lord, man.
Sir, walk so that we could run.
Exactly. Any other thoughts about Sunset Surge before we move on?
I guess that's about it. I'm just ready for the next one.
Perfect.
Too.
Or am I ready? I don't know. I don't know if we're ready.
I'm sure it'll be fine. There's only a 16 team cap this time, so and I think there's less people right now. You know what? I'm curious. Let me look. We'll bring you this.
Oh no, it's just like
quick intermission.
we set the bar
for-
so high. I don't know. It's like low ink.
Yeah.
where we won third, our very first one. We set the bar so high, and we're like, oh, we're trying to get better than third, and so it took us months to do that, and eventually. But for Sunset Surge, we got fourth. That's
Right.
also a bar set so high, and now I'm just like, man, now we gotta do podium because I also want those art prizes. So.
Right.
Yeah, but we gained experience along the way, so that's also going to be really helpful compared to last time.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
help
we're
you
a little
long
more
way.
prepared now.
Yeah.
We want low ink.
Like you guys are definitely gonna be ready. And oh my god, there's only 10 teams, so it'll definitely be a little bit faster, for sure.
Yeah.
And it might drop to we'll see. Sorry, I'm like looking at this team list here. We'll probably join one of those two. We're probably gonna have 8 or 9 teams, something like that. So it'll definitely be a lot shorter, but it will still be filled with as much action as possible. I can guarantee that. This plug is brought to you by Sunset Surge 2-year anniversary. It's been 2 years. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, so any areas that you guys think you could improve in, just in general, like communication, map knowledge, weapon knowledge, stuff like that?
Everything. I'm just kidding.
Everything. Yeah.
You pretty much everything. Like, I'm just gonna simplify it to that because there's a lot of things. I mean, of course, like for everyone, it's everything, but I think just something I want to focus on now. I guess, yeah, like I guess something that's just specific is just being able to, yeah, just adapt and just being able to figure out things, and of course, and that comes with having the knowledge. So, definitely want to, rack up on that. And I don't know, I think yeah, because I mean, I said this before where, before we would just stick with the same stuff and hope something happens differently. So, I want to get out of that and just start using different things, start experimenting and whatever. Like, I want to get out of our just same stuff. Like, I want to try different stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to focus on now, but pretty much everything. I mean, but anyway, anyone else want to focus on anything else?
No, yeah, I agree. And I mean, like I said, I'm a flex player, so I am trying to get into other weapons like Dread and maybe even S Blast, the Booyah S Blast. I have played it, but I dropped it like a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah, it'll take a while.
Any new weapons? Any of the Barazushi or Ember weapons that you're looking at maybe introducing into your comp?
Well, I don't know if LAKM wants to answer this, but I'll just say I do want that crab charger. I do want that crab charger. I want to incorporate it. I haven't seen it much, but I know we gotta do something with that. Like, I don't know. It seems so cool. Like, it's just like, man, like, I can't believe a charger actually has a crab. So I definitely want to have that. So yeah, LAKM, you better get on it. So I'm just kidding. But I mean, I was when the update came out, I was using the mini one before everyone was like, "Oh my god, like it's gonna get a million Zukas." I mean, I didn't really get that, but whatever. But maybe I could use mini. I don't know. It's another Splatling, so of course. I just don't know any other weapon because I strictly use not. I mean, I use other weapons for fun, or like just because maybe I'm bored of not. But I just don't know what. So I guess that's just something I'd have to think of myself. Because, like, yeah, I love not. I'm probably going to use it my whole entire comp career, but I don't know. Maybe there's, like, other things. I mean, I'm doing Headit, but, it's another Splatling. But yeah. I don't know anything else.
It's always nice to take a break from what you usually play to play other things. I think that should be more encouraged anyway.
Oh, in the glamour shot, Orchid Knight, she uses Spire Shot. So yeah, let's fucking use the new one. Come on. Come on. I'm waiting. So I don't know. I think it'll be pretty cool. And I don't like Kraken. I don't like going against Kraken. I mean, I don't like going against anything, clearly. You've been hearing me yap against, like, freaking everything. So, yeah, I don't like Kraken. For some reason, it gets me in just the most ridiculous ways. I'm just saying that because, I don't know how to escape it, so I'm just saying that. But anyway, so I think Kraken would be a good addition. I don't know. I think it would be pretty good. But,
Man, the Kraken roller must be a nightmare then.
Yeah.
Luckily, we don't see that too often.
Yeah, I'm glad that doesn't exist. Wait, does it? Wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah.
No, the Kraken?
I don't know.
With Beacon and Kraken, yeah.
Wait. Do I not know my kits? Wait, does it exist?
Yeah, it's the orange roller that got introduced.
Oh my god,
when
does!
Kraken came out.
Wait a minute, I forgot. Yeah, why has no one copped that? Come on, if you want to freaking beat me, use that roller. Literally use that roller. I'm telling you. Like, I'm just kidding. No, don't. But like, it's just like, man, it's like two things I don't like.
I think I used to main Kraken on Splat 1. That was a long time, maybe.
That was a fun one. Yeah. Splat 1. Yeah, no, I definitely understand the not liking Kraken bit, but I am a Splatoon 1 player. I've been playing since the test fire of Splatoon.
The OG.
1. Yeah, very, very OG, 20 whatever.
OG.
Still in high school.
2015.
Or no, oh my god, how never mind. But because so I'm used to just shooting Kraken, and I have not been able to break that habit at all. It's been a nightmare to deal with. Every time I'm like, oh, they pop Kraken, let me just shoot at it, and then they charge me and kill me. And I'm like, I can't do that. I need to break that habit, but it's been such a slow process.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I do shoot at it. Only like if they're on tower, of course, like it knocks them off. Or
course.
sometimes I want them to come at me, even though I don't want them to. But sometimes I have to because I don't want them to come after like my back line or someone else. So I'm like, okay, just chase after me then.
Right.
Because sometimes I can't juke it. Okay, sometimes I can. Like sometimes I can
Break
like
its
just I can.
tentacles.
Yeah. What? Okay. Anyway, sometimes I can like move around and somehow like you know finesse them, but there's also another side where I don't. So, but like sometimes I do shoot at just to get its attention. But I mean,
Of course.
I don't do it all the time, of course. But it just depends.
Perfect. And just last general question here. Feel free to answer it. If you don't have any, that's totally fine. But any advice to people just getting into competitive Splatoon?
Hmm.
See,
Well,
this
does
is
anyone
why
want to
I
answer?
would send out these questions beforehand, because I would rather have people think about this one instead of just throwing it on
Yeah.
them last minute. But yeah, any advice at
Um.
all?
Well, okay. I guess. Okay, let me think about what I did. I mean, I guess just like. I guess it was just a little easier for me only because like I knew people, and it was also easier because we're local and we all have the same time zone, blah blah blah. So it's easier to plan, and I think it's just a different perspective from mine. Because I was just gonna say, yeah, like just like please get into it, but like at the same time, like it's not easy for some people because like they don't know anyone, they have to find people all across the world and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So of course I can't really say much about getting into the team, but it's just like if you're thinking about it and like you're I don't know, maybe you're scared like, oh, what if I'm not good enough? Just do it, bro. Like just do it. I mean, like I think it's just such a good experience even if you're like like low level. Like I don't know, it's just such a fun like just like thing, or it's just such a fun like I don't know like thing to just have that motivation to play, to be low wing fan. You're like, oh, like we're training all the time every month to play low wing, see how we do, blah blah blah, and see if we somehow and see if we win one month and we're like, yes, now we're in the next level. Like because like that's how it was for us. Because like I'm just like, man, I just want to win low wing because like I didn't want to play open level tournaments until we won low ink. I know that's
Mm-hmm.
different for a lot of teams. I think people should play open level. I think they should. I think they should not wait to win low ink like us. I just had a different feeling. So I'm just like, man, I want to, I don't know. I just had a different feeling where I just wanted to win and just be like, am I capable? Are we capable of like, doing good in these open levels? Because like, I don't know. I just don't really like, personally, I don't like just going in there and then just absolutely failing and getting like, I mean, of course we learned some stuff from it, and getting like such a low placement because of course like I naturally I'm very competitive, and that's just my nature, and I like to win. So like I don't like getting that like having low placements all the time. So I wanted to slowly go up and stuff and just slowly, but I think it's still fine to play open level tournaments. Like if people like I think it's probably better. I think maybe we probably, I don't know. I can't really say much, but like I don't know, because like I don't, my advice is just to not restrict like anything. I don't know. Like I know it's very vague, but it's just like because like I know I restricted stuff. I'm like, nope, we gotta play, we gotta play in these low level thingamajiggies before we go up and stuff. And I think, I mean, I guess it's okay, but I think it's better to also just go against higher level people. Sorry, I'm like yapping, but
Yeah.
like I've played my first ever like open level with because I was subbing for a team, and it was so fun. I don't know, even though yes, like we lost like our first match, our first set, but it was against like a super good team. I don't know what
Right.
division they were. I don't know, maybe like 2 or 1. I don't know. And I was like, man, like these people are really good, and I low key kind of did okay against them. Like I'm just like, man, like that's kind of cool. Like I don't know, like I think it's really cool to go against like actual like super good people, because it's just like I don't know, it shines a different light. And like after I played that tournament, I was like, man, I wonder how we would do with, or how I would do with my own team, because like I don't know, I just thought it was cool. Anyway, I'm just yapping. I'm low-key not even like giving advice, but but like I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, no,
I guess.
I 100% agree with you. I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to push my team to get to do open level tournaments. even though one of my teammates is like, well, we don't want to just keep losing. And I'm like, well, we have to lose to get better.
We have
like,
to.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
it's like, I'm always like, oh, well, there's this, like, division, because we haven't played for a couple years, so we're probably around, if I were to estimate our skill level, probably like Division 10, Division 9 at most. But I'm always like, well, there's this like Division 8 team or Division 9 team, and they're like, oh no, I don't want to play it. I'm like, dude, we have to play against better
dude.
people in order to get better. Like, we can't just sit here and do opens. I'm like
Yeah.
we set up scrims and stuff. I'm trying to get them to do like send a queue, trying to get them to do tournaments, even if it's open level, just so we can get more of that experience. Like, I don't care if we lose round one. I just want to play
we have
tournaments.
to do
Yeah,
it.
we have to do something in order to like get better. We can't
That
just sit here.
experience.
Yeah, and like we can't just sit here and only do low ink or only do low squid league or only do like opens. Like, we have to get beaten by better teams. I've even been like, well, I'd want to get my ass whooped by like a DivX team because I just want to
Wait, I would
experience
do
it.
that.
I want
do want to
to.
do that too.
Yeah, I think it would be
Like,
really, really
I
fun.
feel so honored.
But they're always like, oh, I don't know. Like, we're not good enough yet. And it's like, I don't care if we're good enough. I just want to I just want to play against good people, have fun, and learn. Like, we can't just
Yeah.
learn by winning. You have to lose like, I would say losing
True.
gives more options.
Feedback.
Yeah, more feedback than winning.
Mhm.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
Anyone else have any other advice?
Yeah. Anyone? Especially
Low-key.
you, L8KM, since you're a backline. There's probably some backline people that like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, what? Inu? Sorry.
Okay, yeah, just to expand, I mean, if you're just getting into like any comps, just like don't be afraid of trying new things. Obviously, you just gotta do it. Like, even if you lose, you'll get that experience. And what's good is that not only do you gain experience for yourself, you're also starting to meet new teams. You're starting to learn from them as well. And I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
hey, I mean, it's just an example. We met Cowboy Backpop, and they were huge help, like in low ink, like and for scrims and all that.
Mhm.
Dude, I had these friends that they introduced me to Celestial, before I got into comp, and I've asked them to scrim with us a few times, and
Oh yeah.
okay, that helps. And honestly, I want to keep doing that again. I mean, it's been a while
Yeah, we
since I've talked to
should.
Celestial. But yeah, I still have them. Like, we just gotta, all we gotta do is just say it. Like, hey, a little screen here, and it like it helps. Like,
Right.
just, yeah,
Just talk to people is pretty much is probably the best way to
yeah.
say that. Just like just talk to people,
Yeah.
set something up, do pretty much whatever you can. But yeah, no, I
Mhm.
definitely agree. Um, any other advice?
Anyone? Don't volunteer all at once.
No worries. I do have one more question that I completely forgot about. But now that you won Low Ink, any tournaments that you're looking forward to participating in the future? Now that you are Low Ink banned.
Okay. Yes. There's quite a few now. Cause I don't know if I said this before, but I wanted to win Low Week 1st,
Mhm.
and then we can play SOS. Or that's kind of what I wanted to do. I didn't really want to do SOS first. I don't know. Of course, it's just a personal thing, and I said that already. Cause I mean, but anyway, and so yeah, I want to play SOS now. I also want to play Paddling Pool and Triton Cup, and I also want to play the upcoming Super Jump as well. I think it's like in September and stuff. It's also like around my birthday, so we better win, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Birthday present.
Yeah, birthday present.
But yeah. So like, there's just a lot of like open level tournaments that now I want to do. I mean, of course, like I'm not gonna expect us to do like amazing and get super good, of course, because like now we're in such a big world. Like there's
Right.
this low level world. It's pretty small. It's very. I only say it's small because like I don't know, like we always run into like the same teams and blah blah blah, and I'm like, so it's these guys again, you know.
Right.
And now there's just a whole other, well, like whole other just is I don't know, it's just expanded of just all these other teams and whatever. So you know, there's definitely a lot of tournaments that I do want to try, and I think even if we don't do as as good as we wanted to, I think it really sets up that that opportunity to be like, yeah, like this is where we start improving and everything. I mean, everything has been just improvement and blah blah blah, like every single time, even in low level. But I don't know. I think it's really just such a I don't know, a big road to go through now.
Of course.
I really think low ink was just a good stepping stone, and definitely something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So. Cause I've been watching it since like Splatoon 2, I think. And I'm like, oh my god, like this is so cool. I want to win this one day, and now I did. So
It's like, oh, look at all these cool people.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
but yeah.
Other than that, that is all for the questions that I have. Any promotional material you guys have? Any Blue Sky accounts, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, anything like that?
Ooh, yes.
Oh.
Actually, okay. So I'm just kidding. Okay, anyway, but I stream sometimes on my Twitch. It's okay woke 1. I usually stream like well whenever I have the opportunity to like maybe series or open with when I'm playing with someone, or maybe I'm subbing for someone or something, because unfortunately I have to reveal this. I play off of Elliot KM's PC. I don't have a PC myself, so I stream whenever he doesn't use it. So I always try to find an opportunity to do it. So I try to stream as often as I can, but sometimes I can't, because if I'm playing with my team, if he's playing, I can't stream. So it's unfortunate as that. Like I wish I could stream our tournament. I wish I could stream our low wink run. Like that would have been so cool, but we couldn't because he was playing. But what do you call it? But yeah, and then I do have a Blue Sky. I think it's also OK Woke 1. I think anything is really just OK Woke 1. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really active there unless like we really like unless we do something amazing like low ink. Like I posted there. Yeah, I think that's all I really have. So
Perfect. Orca, any social media or otherwise you'd like to promote?
No.
Perfect. Makes my job easy. Inu?
I got a YouTube that I rarely use now. Yeah, Inu Games. That's the origin of my username actually. So yeah, there's that. And I mean, I guess if y'all want to follow me on Instagram, just enu.art. I mean, it's just I just post art mostly, but I mean, it's been a while since I've uploaded anything there, but maybe every once in a while I'll get back to drawing or whatever.
All right, perfect. And lastly, LAKM, do you have any social media you'd like to plug in?
No.
Perfect. All right, excellent. Well, again, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me here and spending the time to answer a few of these questions. I will be seeing you guys all at Sunset Surge on July 12th.
Yes.
Yeah, July 12th. So hope to see you guys there. Maybe I'll be able to commentate a set of yours. And I'll go ahead and post all your socials in the description when I post this video. Feel free. Well, I'll ask for the links later. But yeah, again, thank you guys very much for spending this time, and I hope you have good luck in the rest of your future tournaments, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I thought my Discord crashed. But all right. that is gonna be it for the tournament here. Let me do something real quickly. We might play some Splatoon here for a little bit. Do you have... I'm just asking my family if they need help feeding. But yeah, that is going to be it for this this interview. Make sure you guys subscribe if you like this. We're gonna try to get more content out within the next couple of days. This will be released the next couple of days as well. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this interview, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. All right, excellent. Now that we're done with that, I do want to... oh yeah, let me do... There we go. All right, so I will have to go feed the animals here. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for Sunset Search here, though, really quickly. For Pepe being the gracious man that he is. Thanks. All right. Pepe, there you are. Let me go ahead and register here. Log in. Because Pepe was very generous, and so let's skip this for now. Pepe was very generous and gave me a discount code. I'll go ahead and apply that. He really didn't have to do that. I probably would have found a way to pay for it. But I'm very happy that Pepe decided to give me that code. I want to try to compete. Oh, I also need to ask him real quickly. Yo, Pepe. Code works. I have an one of my teammates is visiting. Wait, when is Merlin supposed to be down here anyway? Sorry, give me a second. Let me DM Merlin. When are you going to be in AZ? Question mark. And would you like to set at Sunset Surge? but they commentated a set with me. There you go. And then let me slap a post here. And I'll leave that hovering. Okay, so I went ahead and registered for Sunset Surge. I'm gonna go ahead and go do. I need to go feed my animals, and then we're gonna take. So we're gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna play with whatever. Why is my Discord widget broken today? Hello. Let's see what we got. Splat Zones, Undertow, Urchin, it looks like, which I actually do kind of want to play. So I'll go ahead and do that. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. My Discord widget is super broken. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick... I'm going to go ahead and feed my animals here real quickly. And then I'll go ahead and be right back. Let me do this. What if I did this? No. Let me just log out. There you go. Okay. Yeah, give me like 20 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about the delays there. I was trying to make sure the puppy went to the bathroom properly. Anyway, what is X-Ring actually? Target control, Michael Mark shape. That actually kind of sounds appealing. I might swap to that. But for now, let me minimize those. Go to G1. There we go. All right, and let me change the title here real quick. I don't like Undertow's bad sense, so I guess we'll do Tower Control. Yeah, let's do Tower Control. So the interview will likely be out, I want to say tomorrow, either tomorrow or Tuesday. Here's my main YouTube thumbnail. There it is. So yeah, the full thing would be out probably either tomorrow or Wednesday. All right, I'm gonna just play the, I'm just gonna play the new Splatana for a little bit. I'm really liking this new Splatana, so honestly, I might just play it in my spare time, just because I really find it that fun. Let's see. Goodbye. Okay, perfect, excellent. Let me. I'll respond in a second. All right, let's go. Well, double booyah screen, so I won't have good. Nice. There. Ah, that got me. That was actually really good. I'm definitely learning more how to. I'm definitely learning how to use like the horizontal slash more. Let me reset this real quick. Because I want to like get better at using the horizontal slash. Ah. rather than just solely, because I'm like solely relying on the vertical slash all the time when I really shouldn't be. Oh shit. Ooh, that got me? Okay. Was that Fizzy Bomb? No, those are Super Chum. I guess they're just close enough together. Nice. Nice. Okay, we'll have time. Use BI here. I'm gonna use it down here. Ah! I thought I whipped around enough too. That's okay. I'm gonna jump to the person on tower so we can hopefully get nice. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. Nice. Nice. We're doing really good. I would want someone on the top left here. Nice. Let me just get up here. I want to wait till someone gets on this tower. Ah! Aqua Brush, I think. No, Carbon Roller. We got really good, though. That was a really good push. I'm going to not jump, I don't think. Now, realistically, as long as we play defense, we do have to be careful here. Nice. Ah! Use BI here, left side. It's 2. There's cracking. Ow, okay. That was my fault. I thought I could DK, but I couldn't. We have 10 seconds left. We had a really good push. As long as we can keep them, yeah, they're not gonna be able to push because Decav is gonna try to rush it. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this Stamper. I've really liked Stamper a lot, but the problem I had with Stamper before was I just couldn't get into it, mostly just because of how high skill ceiling Zipcaster is. I will still say Zipcaster is like the perfect, Zipcaster is like the perfect special, I think, for the Stamper. But I'm very happy that we got the Booyah Bomb one, this one, Auto Bomb. Because, like, I wanted to use Stamper, but, like, I just did not... Like, I'm not the best with Crab. And I'm not, like, the best with I'm not the best with like using burst bomb to combo, but I just think I'd like to think I'm really decent with the main weapon. So yeah. Yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed that interview. I thought the interview was super nice, super fun. I know it was only like one person was talking for the most part, but you know that's sometimes just how interviews go. Sometimes it's like, oh, you want to like be interviewed. Like sometimes we'll get like super talkative people, like with Ball Up Top, like they're super talkative and stuff. But sometimes we won't, which is totally fine. It doesn't like not everybody needs to be super talkative. And what is that? I don't know. Okay, got it. Pull back a bit here. Ah. Now we're up one. I'm gonna go ahead and get on tower because they're not really. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get back on tower here. I'm gonna use the. I should be the one kind of contesting that. That's okay. I have the jets on there. We can contest it now. Got one. Okay, the AoE. That's definitely gonna. I'm definitely gonna lose that AoE. That was a good reef slider there. I'm not gonna jump in because that's gonna be dangerous. I need to get better at learning when I can and can't jump in. Because I've been playing mostly backline for like my entire career, I find it difficult to learn when I can and can't. I find it difficult to learn when I can or can't do jump in, but I really need to learn how I can do better at jumping in. Ooh, they could get me, but they didn't. Oh my god. Dynamo got me. That's okay. I did get one with Auto Bomb. Interesting build for the Dynamo roll. I wouldn't really recommend that build, but like, hey, if you're confident in getting out, then yeah. Especially because you have Cooler. There's no real reason to... Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this. The inability to, like... Ooh, that was good. The inability to, like, kind of pay my own feet is kind of a struggle, but other than that, I really think it's okay. I really do like this new kit just because of its, like, survivability. I think is a lot more... And it's a lot more fun to use, in my opinion. Go ahead and keep this angle pointed. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the right zone. I don't need to be up there anymore, so I'm gonna go around. I'm out of ink. They're kind of struggling to get past this checkpoint, which is good. Got one. Ooh, that was real good. Unfortunately, we lost the lead, but that's okay. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that Aerospray had Burst Bomb. I'm gonna paint this area over here. And use this Bria out here to hopefully try to extend it for him. Got 2. 3's done. Nice. I'm gonna stay on this for a little bit. Nice, we got the lead. We should be okay. Excellent. That was a really, really good push at the end. That wipeout really killed them. It really helped our momentum. Yeah, that was super, super good. Awesome. I am in the middle of something. I'll have to get back to her after I either drop from this lobby or resets or something. I don't know why they didn't lock them in, because it literally shouldn't be. Whatever. Okay. I'm actually getting really good with the stamper. I feel it just feels really good. I'm really liking the stamper. Okay. I wasn't prepared for that at all. In fact, I'm surprised I hit it with the maximum range of the melee attack. Oh! I want to be on tower. Oh, maybe not. Let's try to get... Ooh! I'm out! He's here. Go to the left. Make sure there's plenty of people behind you. Nice Zuka. That's a good Zuka. I'm gonna paint all this because they don't need to be over here. Use Bria on the... I'm gonna throw it to the left. Woo! I got caught in the ball on the block. Damn. Ooh. Ooh, Dread. Oh no. Oh, that wasn't a trade? That was crazy. They have so much pain. Here. No, I missed. Ah, if I didn't miss that. I probably should have jumped in. Maybe, I don't know. We're on the tower. No! Damn, I was trying to get a med surprise, but I missed. I missed by like 2 inches. They just have so much pain. It's difficult for us to keep up. Ah, I should have dropped something there. That's okay. Yeah, no, there is too much pain for them, for us to keep up. I don't know why my mom wants me to do that, but whatever. Okay, let me do something real quick. My mom is asking for my assistance in something, so let me go handle that real quickly, and I'll be right back. I'm getting hungry. I don't know what I should want to eat. I've ate like tilapia and spaghetti for the past like 2 days. I don't really want to do it again, but like I don't have anything else to cook. What time is it? Oh, it's time for the maps and modes to update. So I'll have to do those tower control maps later. Well, let me see what these next few maps are. Rainmaker, Brinewater, Bluefin, not a huge fan. Clan Blitz, Mine, I'm not a huge fan of any of these maps, especially Splat Zone's Eel Tail. You know what? I think if I'm not satisfied with these, no, don't reset my rank. If I'm not satisfied with these, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stream here. But yeah, again, thank you guys very much for hanging out. Thank you very much to, oh my god, I'm blanking on their team name. Excuse me. Thank you very much to Roulette for joining me today. It was very, very fun listening to y'all yap. Ooh, those are good climbing spots. I might play later tonight. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. And I'll see you guys on maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. When we come back for some more fun. Yeah, see you guys then.